So, alright, man, look. So, Gervonta Tank Davis states that he believes that Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe was hoping that he lose to Rolando Rolly Romero. That's why they even made the fight to begin with, because it was his last fight with Mayweather Promotions, and they was betting that he would lose the fight. He stated that, Cole Porter, what's going on? He stated that his family overheard Leonard Ellerbe saying he gonna get knocked out. Terry Smooth Dream, my brother, what's going on? Michael Demps, what's going on, great brother? That his family overheard this, and his mother was made aware of this, that Leonard Ellerbe was telling people Tank gonna get knocked out, which means that they was betting against Gervonta Tank Davis. Anthony Robinson, what's going on? Boxing is the Wild Wild West. Nothing surprises me in the sport of boxing. Nothing. Two things, right? Leonard Ellerbe was pushing the fight with Tank and Rolly, and he was telling the world how good Rolly was. I took it that Leonard Ellerbe was just promoting the fight. There's no... You understand what I'm saying? You understand, Gertz, what's going on? Pushing his fighter, you know, and Rolly. But according to Tank, it wasn't just promotions. They actually thought Rolly was going to beat Tank and knock Tank out. Now, the flip side of that is Leonard Ellerbe, to me, now it's just to me, seems to genuinely come across like he has genuine love for Gervonta Tank Davis. I didn't never get the feeling that Leonard Ellerbe, now obviously, you know, emotionally, emotions run high, right? And so if Leonard Ellerbe feels like Tank is exiting stage left, I am go hunting, what's going on? And that Tank might be, you know, essentially bougie from the Broward 954, what's going on? And that Tank might be, you know, parting ways with maybe the promotions. Maybe he felt a certain kind of way, and he like, you know, this dude trying to exit stage left. You know, and maybe he was like, man, you know what? All we did for this dude, now you want to dip out on us? Man, I hope Rolly knocked you out. You know, Leonard Ellerbe is a human being. You know what I mean? But he just didn't come across to me like he wanted to see Tank get knocked out. I never got that feeling from Leonard Ellerbe. You know what I mean? Again, the business of the sport of boxing is the Wild Wild West. Right? And nothing surprises me within the sport of boxing. Nothing, not a thing. There's not a thing in the sport of boxing that surprises me. Not a single thing. And so, you know, I've heard some things about people in the sport of boxing that I have nothing but high regards and respect for in the sport of boxing. And then I heard some real tripped out things that took place behind the scenes. Real tripped out things. You know, especially when it comes to trainers and fighters and managers and fighters. Boy, I've heard some wild things. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? Ryan G, what's going on? I heard some real wild things that you would never expect from certain people regarding their fighters. But again, it's the Wild Wild West, and everybody want to fatten their pockets. Everybody want to fatten their pockets. And the sport of boxing is the easiest sport to fatten your pockets as an individual. Let me say it to y'all again. The sport of boxing is the easiest way to fatten your pockets as an individual. It's not a team sport. You don't have to rely on other people and so on and so forth. It's an individual sport. And so because it's an individual sport and you have these inner city youth, majority of the fighters, T-Bonafide, my brother, what's going on? Majority of the fighters in the sport of boxing are inner city youth that struggle and don't have nothing. Don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. And so, you know, these are the things that happen. People take advantage. They take advantage, right? And again, like I said, I'm not surprised to hear anything that takes place in the sport of boxing. Not a single thing. But in this case, and again, I'm not saying Gervonta Tank Davis is not telling the truth or lying or anything, because I'm sure he's telling the truth. In this case, I'm just super surprised for a multitude of different reasons. One being which is that Tank Davis is, regardless if you're emotionally driven about this situation, Gervonta Tank Davis is a more seasoned, skilled fighter than Rolly Romero. By far. By far, it's not even close. So, for somebody, and again, like I said, Leonard Ellerbe is privy to Rolly and Gervonta Tank Davis. You know, so he has, you know, he's seen both of them spar. He knows, watch both of them train. He's privy to both of them guys. So he has information on, but and he's seen things from both guys, and you know, he may know some weaknesses and some strengths and so on and so forth. But it's highly surprising to me that Gervonta Tank Davis would be picked against to get knocked out by Rolly. Rolly is very unorthodox, very undisciplined, and not technically sound. So when you put him in a ring with Gervonta Tank Davis, that level and that skilled, Corey Bizzle, what's good, great brother? I'm surprised that they're saying that Leonard Ellerbe pick against Tank. Only explanation I could say is two things. Is that Rolly is affiliated with Top Rank with Mayweather. Blue, you coming out here for Tank fight? Yeah, Tip Bayless. So he's affiliated with Mayweather Promotion, and I say affiliated because according to members of Rolly's team, he's not signed to Mayweather Promotions. Rolly's not. So because he's not signed with Mayweather Promotions, I say he's affiliated, right? And so the other thing is, it's emotionally driven. You're picking against him because it's like saying you want to see him lose. You want to see him lose. And so I look at it from this standpoint, and I said Tank did things right. Because I was saying, listen, Tank needs to stand on this square. Just go ahead, exit stage left from Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe and Mayweather Promotions if you're not happy. If you're simply not happy or how you're being treated and things of that nature, so CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell in the building. Y'all see how they're playing games with my platform. Patrick K, what's going on? But you were backing Floyd and Leonard playing for the most part. Now you got to change your heart too, huh? Patrick K is not very bright. You're not very smart. Let me enlighten you. Kizzy Hayes, peace of blessings, queen. What are you talking about? I was backing Floyd Mayweather, Leonard Ellerbe's playing. Of course I was black in there playing, you idiot. Do you not see just how much success he's garnered from being with them? What are you talking about? I'm having a change of heart and back in their playing. What they did at the end has nothing to do with what they did in the beginning. What they did in the end and trying to keep him in has nothing to do with what they did in the beginning. So, Urban Washington, what's going on? I am so sick of y'all coming here and trying to put a jacket on me that don't fit just because your elevator don't go to the 10th floor. I get tired of it, bro. I grow tired of it. So you come here talking about, oh, well, yeah, you, Mr. Carter, what's going on? You was back in there playing. Why wouldn't I back there playing? He was back in there playing. He was back in there playing. How did they play that boy? He's one of the biggest stars in boxing because they co-signed him. What are you talking about? They played him. He did the biggest gate in boxing this year at $5 million gate. What are you talking about? They played the boy. Damian Milton, what's going on? What are you talking about? Floyd Mayweather directly co-signed Gervonta Tank Davis, brother. Directly. And made him a household name. That you see all these stars showing up to watch Gervonta Tank Davis fight. They wanted him to lose in the end, is what he's saying, because he was parting ways and the relationship went sour. Let me ask you a question. This is what I be talking about. When y'all just be saying anything, right? Let me ask you a question. When you got married, when a person gets married, do they plan to have an ugly divorce at the end and one person taking everything? Did you see that coming when you was following the plan? What are you talking about? Relationships go sour. Mike Hughes, what's going on? So what are you talking about? I want my vision back. What's going on? Mr. Swervo, what's going on? Miss Swervo, what's going on? Things happen in the end. Relationships go sour. That has nothing to do with the plan they started off with and where they got him at today. Because let me show you something. Jerron Boots Ennis has 29 wins with 27 knockouts. He ain't fight a headliner pay-per-view card yet. Jesse Sanchez, what's going on? Ron, what's going on? He ain't fighting headlining card yet, so don't tell me Tank Davis is all on Tank Davis because the excitement Tank Davis bring to the ring. Jerron Ennis is just as exciting. He knock out everybody too. What are you talking about? Virgil Ortiz has knocked down and knocked out every opponent he's faced. How are you calling me out for having a change of heart? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Shut up. I didn't have a change of heart. What are you talking about? The plan worked to make him a superstar. He's a superstar right now. Sophie DC was good. Man, Terry Smooth, these dudes just be talking just because they can. Richard Faith TV, what's going on? Peace be free, what's going on? Dudes being here talking just because they got a mouth and got fingers to type. You you come here talking about, oh, I'm calling you out for having a change of heart? I ain't have a change of heart. Their relationship went sour. What are you talking about? I had a change of heart. I said that the plan that Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather Promotions set out for Gervonta Tank Davis worked. Robert Chandler, my brother, what's going on? Donald Buffett, what's going on? The plan that Leonard Ellerbe and Mayweather Promotions laid out for Tank Davis, it worked. What are you talking about? You see this dude is a becoming a household name. He's a superstar and a pay-per-view star. What do you think? That's all because of him? He had help by the name of Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe. Now, what they do in the end, if this holds to be true, then that's foul. But don't tell me I had a change of heart because the plan was working fine. What are you talking about? Judas 773, my brother, what's going on? He said, I swear people just talk just to talk. This is a fact. Hey, man, I'm calling you out for having. What are you talking about? So if a couple is together for 10 years, they married for 10 years. DVT game, what's going on? They're married for 10 years. Kizzy Hayes, a couple is married for 10 years, right, Queen? And they decide to get a divorce after 10 years. You gonna go tell the one of them, whoever is your friend, hey, I told you should have never did it. What? Now they 10 years later, they own property, they own businesses. They're 10 times better than the position they was in when they started before they got in the marriage. Mike G, what's going on? And you're gonna try to say, well, yeah, I told you, now you're having to change your heart. What are you talking about? Steve Austin, what's going on? I don't know where they find these people at, man. Jose Ayala, what's going on? Where do they find these people, man? Hey, man, I'm just calling you out for having a change of heart. What are you talking about? I had a change of heart. You said the plan was working for you. Was following the plan was working just fine, brother. He sold B Paul. What's going on? He sold the biggest gate out of anybody this year with a $5 million gate. So what are you talking about? Boxing Profile TV, what's going on? Martin Sanders, what's going on? Tan Quill, what's going on? So what are you talking about? Now he talking about is the plan only money. When it comes to business, that's the only reason you're into business. Lola Bailey, peace of blessings. Solomon Overhead, what's going on? When it comes to business, that's why you're in business. You become business partners not just because you love each other. You become business partners to make money. What are you talking about? Tank Davis and Mayweather Promotions are business partners. If you didn't realize that. They ain't got to be friends. What are you talking about? They ain't got to be the best of friends. John Wick, what's going on? I care about legacy as a boxing fan, you should too. I care about legacy too, man. You getting ready to piss me off, brother, and I'm gonna block you in a second. Solomon Overhead, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Solomon Overhead, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, King. My son, what's up, baby boy? Love you too, kid. Southeast T, what's going on? What is he talking about? No doubt, Solomon Overhead. So what is he talking about? You ain't no fan of the sport of boxing. Matthew McCullough, what's going on? You ain't a bigger fan of the sport of boxing than me. I dedicated my life right now to the sport of boxing. Did you? You ain't a bigger fan of the sport of boxing than me, brother. Not at all. Not by a long shot. So what are you talking about? Shawah Allah 77, peace bless Queen. How you doing today? That you are not. Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do nothing. You ain't a bigger fan of the sport of boxing than me. This is what I do for a living. I chose this as a living. Trayon Allen, what's going on? Jafari Caesar, what's going on? So you ain't a bigger fan of the sport of boxing? Gonna sit here talking about I care about legacy and you should too. What that got to do with it? He only 28. His legacy can start right now. V-Rock, what's going on? As it's about to. Now he gonna get the legacy fights and the money, opposed to just getting the legacy fights. Now he gonna get both. From the sport of boxing, and they ain't gonna care nothing about Gervonta Tank Davis in 20 years. Edgar Chavez, what's going on? I'm seeing old ex-boxers doing all types of signatures here and signing this and going to there. Trey Zayat, 1421, what's going on? And said it with confidence. Yeah, pragmatic. What's going on? Martin Sanders, what's going on? I see all types of boxers, old retired boxers. Could barely talk. Reese Fox, what's going on? Could barely pay their bills. Can't talk, can't do nothing. What you doing for them? How you helping them out? What you doing for them? Because see, you can't eat legacy. I didn't used to understand that. But now I understand it more so than not. You can't eat legacy. You ain't gonna eat legacy. So now these dudes can't feed their family, right? They can't feed their family, right? Stanley Bailey, Professor X, what's going on? They can't pay their bills. They can barely talk, right? They ain't enjoying life because of legacy. Right. Right. And you sitting there talking about legacy. Yeah. You should be able to achieve both. You should be able to achieve both. You should be able to achieve legacy and money. Him Zoe P, what's going on? You should be able to accomplish a legacy and legacy and finances, revenue. You should be able to accomplish both. So they did it the right way. They built them up. Jason Anderson, what's going on? They built them up, right? So that now he's just turned 28. Now he can focus on the legacy because he already getting the money. The money is now going to follow him. So now, Jay Gadget, what's going on? Now, Joseph Fuller, my brother, what's good, Joe Fuller? So now, Gervonta Tank Davis, the plan worked. Larry Baker, what's going on? How can Tank feel like he was being set up fighting Rolly? He just said that they was essentially betting on him to lose, get knocked out. That's what he said. They thought he was going to get knocked out. Get knocked out. That's what they thought. You understand? And something was something came to my mind, right? I thought about this, right? Because remember, Tank said this. They're only making this fight because this is my last fight. So I think that Tank from the very beginning felt like they were stacking it. They thought the deck was stacked against him. And it's not the first time Floyd Mayweather used a fighter for punishment for Gervonta Tank Davis. It's not the first time. Remember when he was upset when Tank Davis missed weight on the scale, and then he lost his belt on the scale, and he felt like Tank Davis wasn't following the instructions. Remember what Floyd Mayweather did after that? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna make the Lomachenko fight. That's what Floyd Mayweather said. As if it was a punishment. We're gonna make the Lomachenko fight. That's what that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make the Lomachenko fight. Oh hell, what's going on? As if it was a punishment. Now we just went from 380 people to 230. Ain't that a shame? Ain't that a shame? Smash the like button, people. Get the likes all the way up. All this related to you and BLK Prime, but I can't get into it. I'll get back. I'll get blocked. Goodbye. You already getting blocked right now. Goodbye. See how that works? Michael Perkins, what's going on? You don't have to worry about it. Now you're getting blocked. You're out of here. Deuces. Now, go take your comments and your conversation elsewhere. Take your conversation and your comments elsewhere, brother. So we don't want you here. Greg Neal, what's going on? Yeah, people act like it's hard to hit the like button, though. They act like it's rocket science to hit the like button. Rico Cool, what's going on? I said that to Floyd, told him to fight Loma. Yeah, remember Floyd was like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make the Lomachenko fight happen. Like it was a punishment. Prada Pierre, my brother, where you been at, bro? In the super chat, Tank comes off ungrateful with his tweets at times. I can't say that. Let me tell you why I can't say that. This is why. Because we don't personally know how he feels behind the scenes. Now, let me say this, right? This is why I can't say that. Now, to each his own if you feel that way. My great brother, Prada Pierre. Who am I to tell you not to feel that way? Just because you're helping me do something, don't mean you can do whatever you want to me and say whatever you want to me. You understand? And that's the thing we're not privy to. I'm not saying they are, I'm not saying they're not. But we're not privy to that. So you have to remember, sometimes when you have people in a position of power that financially help you get out of situations, they'll treat you like such. They'll treat you like such. Michael Ray II, my brother, what's going on? Jafari Season, my brother in the super chat. Maybe he can sign to Man Down Promotions. No, he got GTD Promotions. Gervonta Tank Davis Promotions. Right? Prada Pierre, my brother, back in the super chat. He said that's why I said comes off, because I'm the outsider. Yeah. And I can understand that, right? Prada Pierre, and salute to my brother Prada Pierre back in the super chat. Right? Mark Jacobs, what's going on? I can understand that, right, Prada Pierre, because we could look at it and say, he said blue the money is way different now. Yeah. DeMar James, what's going on? So, Marty Cruz, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? And to anybody who have the kids watching Blue and supporting Blue, I apologize for my language earlier. So you're right, Prada Pierre. You know, it can come off as that. But again, like I said, the personal relationship behind the scenes, we don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And let's not act like we don't understand that Floyd Mayweather is definitely self-centered. And nothing wrong with it, because that's how he has to be great. He has to believe in himself 1,000%. Floyd Mayweather has to. If he don't believe in himself 1,000%, who will believe in him? And so over the times, you develop a callous to other people's feelings. You just do. Marquis, what's going on? Deontay Moses, what's going on? Hey, baby boy, do me a favor. Hey, Brian. Brian. Hey, do me a favor, kid. Just turn the oven air fryer on for me. Just turn the oven air fryer on for me.
Oven air fryer?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, kid. So Floyd Mayweather has to be that way. You know what I mean? It's just over the years what happens is, Randy, what's going on? Renee Bosch Young, go subscribe to my brother Renee Bosch Young. Owen N Senior X, what's going on? Devin Dunn, what's going on? Yeah, he's not ready to step aside. Donald Buffett, what's going on? He's not ready to. He don't understand how to do that. You know, JTR, what's going on? Appreciate you, brother. Floyd Mayweather doesn't know how to do it. He don't know how to let go the reins and let somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? He don't know how to do that. Because for so long, he was focusing on Floyd Mayweather. You understand what I'm saying? Forever, he's focused on Floyd Mayweather. You understand what I'm saying? So now, you look at it from this standpoint and you got to say to yourself this, right? How do, you know, he learned how to relinquish the reins, right? To be able to Ravens big trust. What's going on? Tank is the face of boxing. No, I don't know about that, brother. But clearly you're from Baltimore. So it is what it is. Is he the face of boxing? No. Is he one of the faces to represent the sport? Yes. He's very self-centered. Jarrell Stanley, what's going on? Jimmy Bernard, what's going on? Frank Bacon, what's going on? But he had to be. See, I don't fault Floyd Mayweather for being how he is. Cinnamon Savage, my brother, what's going on? He's one of the faces, yes, but he's not the face. So I don't fault Floyd Mayweather for being how he is and coming off how he is. He don't know no. Boxing's an individual. Let me give you another example. Michael Jordan, everybody say is the biggest jerk in all the basketball. Peter Perez, what's going on? All right. Okay. I was told Jerry Rice was one of the biggest jerks in all of football. When he played. He was uptight, you know, things had to be his way, you know. But that made them the greatest. Everybody can't have the relationship, the personality, right? That Muhammad Ali had. Where he could smile, make you laugh, integrity minded, what's going on? You know, Muhammad Ali make you smile, make you laugh, drop some knowledge on you. Everybody can't be that way. He's an anomaly. There's only one Muhammad Ali. Nobody even come close. Nobody even come close to Muhammad Ali. That can have the total package, that he's approachable. Michael Jordan wasn't approachable. Marquis. Larry Bird wasn't approachable. Magic Johnson was another anomaly, right? Magic Johnson, okay, was like Muhammad Ali. You understand? Magic Johnson was like Muhammad Ali. For instance, everybody, Elder Michelle, what's going on? Flatbush BK. Derek Jeter is not approachable. Everybody said Derek Jeter was a jerk. Everybody. Samaj Taylor, your name James. Everybody just say Derek Jeter was a jerk. But this is what makes them who they are. God bless 747. What's going on? They all have something in common. CEO Shorty, what's going on? They all are unapproachable. Let's use that word. Punchline and pugilist, what's going on? Mr. VA Fitted, what's going on? And do you think that switch? Michael Jordan ain't changed. No, Prada Pierre, Kobe Bryant became approachable later on. Kyle Bryant, what's going on? Kyle Brown, what's going on? Kobe Bryant was not approachable at the height of his career. He changed into George Foreman, the second career George Foreman. George Foreman wasn't approachable. He wasn't a nice guy. Kobe Bryant wasn't considered a nice guy until the end of Kobe Bryant's career. Players didn't even want to play with Kobe Bryant. They didn't like Kobe Bryant, bro. Nobody liked Kobe Bryant. The late, great, legendary Mamba, Kobe Bean Bryant, the legend. People ain't like Kobe Bryant. They ain't want to play with him. They ain't like him. He wasn't approachable. Brian, see, it's possible. So they all have something in common. They have to segregate themselves from the rest of the world. They don't live in the same reality we do. Again, like I said, it's a handful. The war was going on. The word was going on. We have 409 people and we have 160 likes. Donate $1 to Super Chat. Refresh the Super Chat. Tank is already the villain. Tank is not considered a nice guy in boxing. He's just not. And he's already a major draw. He don't have to become the villain. He don't have to make himself more. He don't have to do that. Tank is already a major draw. Ricky Williams Boston, what's going on, great brother? Right now, I don't feel that well, but we here. Head is pounding, man. I went up to, and I got the chance to meet a few brothers yesterday, man, at the fights up in Rhode Island, man. Salute to everybody I got to meet up there. Jesse Valdez Carranza, what's going on? Shawai Allah 77, blessings, Queen. I got to meet Julio Concepcion. And Tank and Ryan is building up that fight. They doing a good job of building up that fight, huh? Jay Grant Jr., my brother, what's goody? T9 Boston class. Dawn Jenkins, the gotcha game. What's going on? Said that jacket is dope. Oh, Champ Shot. Salute to my brother Champ Shot, man. It's one of my favorite coats. I wear it all the time. It's funny, right? I had people as people see me, I wear this coat all the time. I like it. I like this coat, right? So I wear it all the time, right? And I have people see me, they be like, yo, Champ, what's good with you, Champ? Champ Shot, what's good with you? And I'm like, Champ Shot? I be looking around like, where y'all see Champ Shot? Red Hook Brooker, what's going on? Bro, what you take on Richardson Hitchens, bro? I like Richardson Hitchens. I'm biased. Ricky, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm biased. He right here from New York. I want to see him win. Guillermo Maldonado, what's going on? YHM77, what's going on? Ruben Rodriguez, what's going on? I want to see Richardson Hitchens, Africa. I want to see him succeed. I like Richardson Hitchens, man. I'm super biased, but I do, you know, it's clear he got skills, right? Yeah, Champ's got light skin too. Yeah, right. But Ricky, check this out, right? It's funny you said that, right? This is a true story, right, Ricky? Just think about this now, Ricky. I'm food for thought. Don't it seem like all boxers from Brooklyn have that problem? And then y'all know I'm New York through and through, born and bred. I love Brooklyn. But all boxers from New York seem to have something missing. Like they can't never put it. Like they never complete the package. Bloodshot 610, what's going on? All of them. Zab, Zab, my great brother Shannon Briggs, Mike Tyson, Riddick Bowe, the list just goes on and on. Danny Jacobs. It gets frustrating when you watch them. It's frustrating because it's like I don't understand. I don't get it. They all have this. They all seem to have, Ricky. They all seem to have a wall, right? Like this is like the wall that they have that they just can't. Like it just won't work. Like it trips me out. It trips me out. All of them, all talented off the charts, but they all have like a wall that they just. It's like they just can't get past the wall. It's like you watch them fight some fights. Texas, what's going on? Kevin Kelly, same thing. Al Montes, exactly. Kevin Kelly. It trips me out. Like it's like what is going on? Like it's like I don't know, man. And being from New York, I always feel like Harlem probably got the best boxers. Junior Jones, exactly. Michael Ray second. It just trips me out. Miss Joette, peace, bless, queen. How you doing on this Sunday evening? Edgar Berlanga. Ricky, man, you gonna get me. Now they gonna get me, bro. When I go to Brooklyn, Kyle Brown, what's going on? Now when I go to Brooklyn, and they gonna want to put the fisticuffs on me. But no, all jokes aside. But it's just like they all have this invisible wall that just don't let their full potential reach. Yeah, but they all have it. Cornelius Burnett, what's going on? They all have it. Like, I don't understand where it comes from. I have no clue where that comes from, man. That trips me out, and it's so frustrating to watch. It's so frustrating to watch. He said maybe it's the New York lifestyle that distracts the fighters' blue kit. I don't know, bro, because they all live different lifestyles. Danny Jacobs, Africa, which is Richardson Hitchens, they live completely different lifestyles than Shannon Briggs, Mike Tyson, and Zab Judah. They live a completely different lifestyle than them. Danny Jacobs is not flying flashy. That's not his thing. He's a clean cut conservative type of dude, just like Richardson Hitchens has that. But there's just this wall that they just all seem to hit. Paulie Malignaggi, all of them. OMG Beats, what's going on? I have no clue what it's about. Real talk, what's going on? But that's interesting. Ricky brought that up because it's like Ricky said, he watching it. He like, man, close the show, man. Iran Barkley, Buddy McGirt. They're like, you watching Richardson Hitchens, and it's like, dude, like Danny Jacobs when he fought Gennady Golovkin and Canelo, like that was so frustrating watching that, man. Full movie episode, what's going on? Nah, Danny Garcia's from Philly. that was so frustrating watching Danny Jacobs with those fights. It's like, what are we doing? Because you know they have this special talent inside them. Smooth JT, what's going on? Randall Grizzly, what's going on? Blessings, King. Band up, what's going on? How you feeling, King? Jesse, Jose, why I can't say Josu Vargas' name? Vargas. It's weird, Ricky. I don't know what it is, bro. It's weird, bro. It's like a mental block. That's the best way I could describe it. It's like they all have a mental block. They just hit, like there's a wall, and they just, Sherrod Wall, what's going on? They just refuse to knock it down. That's what it is. Anthony Brooks, what's going on? Exactly. He said you could say the same thing about New York basketball players. Hey, Ricky, I just realized something, and he just said that. It just hit me. I figured it out that fast, Ricky. I figured it out. I just figured it out when he just said the basketball players. You know why, Ricky? Because you're held to such a high, you put on such a pedestal inside the city of New York that I think you feel like you made it when you didn't. Wordplay, what's going on? Luis Guzman, Ancestral Rage, Greg Roberts, what's going on? Brian C, what's going on? Maybe they feel like, maybe they all complacent. Maybe they all complacent, Ricky. Because you walk these streets of New York, and they walk these streets of New York on water. They walk these streets in New York on water. So it might be a sense of, and New York is so big, and just being in New York, it's so many different cultures and so many different lifestyles that you can experience everything without leaving New York to a degree. Exactly, Ricky. They give too much love. The same thing with the basketball players. They get to the NBA and it's like, I'm the man in New York. You don't really need to be the man nowhere else. It's almost like that. That's how it comes across. The basketball players in the NBA, you a street ball legend, you a New York legend in basketball. Like they get like, I don't got to be a legend in the NBA. You dig what I'm saying? It's like, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Yep, Anthony Brooks. Maybe that's it. That's the only thing I can think of, bro. Because it's like they don't have, none of them have a sense of urgency when they fight. Ben Johnson, what's going on? None of them seem to have a sense of urgency. You know, Ty Baby, what's going on? Blessings, Queen. How you doing today? None of them, even Teofimo Lopez. Look how Teofimo Lopez fights in the second half of his fights. There's no sense of urgency. Look at Teofimo Lopez. Where's he from? Brooklyn. Full movie episode. What's going on? Yeah, no sense of urgency in the second half of fights. Loving Al Gator. What's going on? They be on chill mode. Like I don't know. It trips me out. It trips me out. It's like, it's frustrating because it's like, bro, like you said, Ricky, step on the gas. And man, Danny could have put, man, come on, man. Danny should have won both the Canelo and the Triple G fight. Keon Cobb, J Dub, what's going on? Smooth Criminal, what's going on? Danny Jacobs should have won the Triple G fight and the Canelo fight. Guillermo Maldonado, what's going on? He wasn't outclassed in neither one of those fights. Pierre Cassell, what's going on? Danny Jacobs was not outclassed and did not look like he ain't belong in neither one of those rings. It's like they was just going with the flow. Like Teofimo Lopez does the same thing. He only reason, remember, he did that. Remember, Teofimo Lopez did that same thing with Lomachenko in the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th round when he lost all those rounds clearly. Because remember, he just started just standing there. KBM, what's going on? He just started standing there, remember? Hip Hop Paul, what's going on? He was just standing there. And then it was like he had a survival instinct that kicked in the 12th round, and he started to go forward. And that's what won him the fight, the 12th round against Lomachenko. He was on the verge of letting that be a draw. For no reason. He was getting ready to let that become a draw. For no reason. For no reason. It was getting ready to be a draw for no reason. If he didn't win the 12th round the way he did, Dre L. Jeffy, what's going on? To convince the judges, okay, what we saw wasn't a fluke. If he didn't do that, it would have been a draw. But he won the 12th round so big and so decisive that they had to be like, all right, it wasn't a fluke the first half of the fight. Dawn Jenkins got your game. Yeah, Errol's from Long Island. Errol Spence from Long Island. The fighters I'm talking about is from Brooklyn. Ruben Gutierrez, Ruben Rodriguez, what's going on? This is the Brooklyn fighters. They all have this, because you the man in New York, and not only you the man in New York, but you the man in Brooklyn too. Like Brooklyn is the most popular borough in the world. Then it's Harlem. Then it's Queens. People forget Staten Island is even a borough, and then the Bronx, because of hip hop. Errol from Suffolk County, Brentwood. The hospital Errol Spence was born in, the hospital I worked at. For years. Trade up 234 was good, great brother. A1 Hoop Zone, my brother Emmanuel H in the building. Go subscribe to my brother A1 Hoop Zone. Yeah, so yeah, Anthony Brooks, Queens. Ray Patterson, what's going on? Queens is the biggest borough in New York. Matthew McCullough, what's going on? Queens is the biggest borough in New York. Brooklyn is the most popular borough worldwide. Harlem, then Harlem. He said, Blue, y'all get that storm coming next week. Western New York City got buried. Yeah, they got that up there. We ain't got nothing down here. Well, knock on wood. We got flurries. It started snowing crazy hard for like a good 30 minutes. That's New York for you. It was snowing like, bro. I forgot to take my slingshot to the shop and plug it up. And I looked out the window and I was like, what the? Man, the flurries was this big. The snow flurries was this big. And it snowed here like it was snowing in Buffalo for about 20 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes. and Buffalo got buried. They got completely smacked. Like the URL. They got smacked. Buffalo got smacked. I'm talking, they got so smacked they couldn't even come out their house. Literally. They couldn't come out their house. They got smacked with so much snow, people was passing away. People passed away out there, Ricky, for snow. It's still things still signing the Mayweather promotions. Nope. Junior, people they couldn't leave their house. Emergencies, nothing, man. Yeah, Shawala 77. Multiple people passed away. People couldn't get out their house for emergencies, all types of stuff. AK Crowder, what's going on? So now, okay, I'm not surprised that Gervonta Tank Davis feel this way. I'm surprised that Leonard Ellerbe was saying this out loud. You know, again, I can't say this enough. Maya Egypt, peace, blessing, queen. How you doing today? Kirk Robinson, Boston, aka Big Texas Claytis, my brother. I need y'all drop $1 in super chat, refresh the super chat, donate to the super chat. I need y'all to get the likes all the way up because we have 487 people and we have 249 likes. Let's get the likes all the way up. Donate $1 super chat, refresh the super chat for the people that can't send the super chat. So now TTT podcast was good. So now, right? Undisputed conversation. What's going on? Broden said it best. He ain't with us. Yeah, man. You know, I'm just surprised that Leonard Ellerbe would say that out loud. Oh man, I know we getting ready to get a winter storm. Ben Simmons shot just as much as Kevin Durant. AK Crowder, my brother in the super chat. Salute to you, brother. When Ben Simmons put up as many shots as Kevin Durant, we getting ready to get a snowstorm in New York. That's unheard of. And Ben Simmons put up more shots than Kyrie Irving. Main event Mark, my brother in the super chat. Salute, appreciate you. When Ben Simmons put up more shots than Kyrie Irving and just as many as Kevin Durant, there's good. Let me look up at the sky. Emily Gonzalez, peace and blessings, queen. How you doing today? Let me look up at the sky. Let me look up at the sky, because let me tell the family prepare, because something getting ready to happen. Rum, brother in the super chat, appreciate you. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And the dude officially shot at that. He only missed 2 shots. Ben Simmons took 13 shots tonight, people. He took 13 shots. Bernard El Rico Sanchez, what's going on? That's unheard of. Bro, Ben Simmons took 13 shots and only missed 2. Bro. That's ridiculous. Wow. And that's scary if he do that. If he play like that and get this mindset, hey, bro. The league better look out. KG412, what's going on? I'm telling you now, the league better be careful. Because Ben Simmons flipped the switch and Kyrie is motivated. Man, listen. So anyway, you know, I'm not surprised at anything that happens within the sport of boxing, right? Anthony Johnson, what's going on? I'm not surprised at anything that takes place in the sport of boxing ever. Nothing ever surprised me. Marquis, what's going on? In the sport of boxing, I'm surprised that Leonard Ellerbe is not aware, right? Del Reese Nicholson, what's going on? that he wasn't aware of his surroundings. Leonard Ellerbe didn't know who was who. He didn't know that was Kyrie Irving. I mean, excuse me, Kyrie Irving. He didn't know that was Gervonta Tank Davis' family that overheard him say that Rolly was going to knock him out. First of all, that's very irresponsible of Leonard Ellerbe to publicly speak out about that in public. Bro, that's something you say in the comforts of your own home. And you got to be careful who you're saying it to. You understand what I'm saying? No, I'm saying, Ricky, for him to say publicly that he thought Rolly was going to knock out Tank, publicly, that's shocking to me. In public, where the word is going to get back, it can't clearly, he wasn't very responsible what he was saying, and he wasn't paying attention to his surroundings. If Gervonta Tank Davis family overheard him say this, his family. Daniel Burrows said Tank is full cap. Well, did Leonard respond? I'm surprised. Just being E, what's going on? I'm surprised Leonard didn't respond because he always responds. Maurice Jones, what's going on? That's what Tank said. That's what Ricky said. He said that no one can get back. And see, that's the thing. Like, why would you want to tear that relationship up? Glass Joe, what's going on? Macadosha Magadasai, what's going on? You don't know what you're going to need moving forward. But Blue, I thought you talked to Leonard and you hashed it out. You thought he a good dude. What happened? I didn't say he was a bad dude. I didn't bring this up, brother. What are you talking about, Bernard El Rico Sanchez? Tank said this, brother. And he never took the tweet down. It's even more surprising. He said, Boo, I thought you told the Leonard and you hashed it out. What me and Leonard's situation have to do with Tank saying that Leonard Ellerbe was thinking he gonna lose and he felt like he was being set up? What does that have to do with me and Leonard Ellerbe? Great brother. So explain that to me. I'm a reporter, brother. But this is not personal. This is business. You understand? I'm not. What am I? What are you talking about? What does it? I'm not saying. I'm not saying that because you told us to trust Leonard, but now you see Leonard. Well, what are you talking about, brother? You know how many people's best friends is the ones that take them out? That's your best friend. So you don't know what people can do. I can't control Leonard Ellerbe's emotions. I can't control his actions. GG Champ 15, what's good? Curtis Robinson, what's going on? I can't control that. He was genuine to me. I felt like he was genuine to his relationship with Tank. But clearly, that's not the case. But what can I do? I can only go by a man's words and actions. What you want me to say? Brandon Harrell, what's going on? I'm glad Tank left. He needed to make more money. I don't know how much more money he's gonna make, brother. He's making a good pretty penny. I don't know how much more money he's gonna make by leaving. He's already making a pretty penny. Judah Ben Israel, what's going on? He said Leonard not responding because he's guilty. Truth God is peace and blessings, Queen. You know, Leonard always responds, so I'm surprised he didn't say anything. You know, he even responded with Floyd Miller. Remember, Floyd Miller said, I never knew nothing about X, Y, and Z in this fight. And Leonard was like, yes, you did. Yes, you did. You knew about it. We told you. I told you. Remember Leonard did that? Remember that? Standing 8 count. What's going on, great brother? Tyrone Johnson, what's going on? Remember Leonard did that? Remember Floyd tried to say, Just in time, what's going on? Remember Floyd was like, I ain't know the belts or something with the belt. The belt wasn't gonna be on the line, or it was gonna be on the line. Uh 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 Floyd, I ain't know we was gonna be at this weight or the belt or something like that. Clayton Thompson, what's going on? I ain't know nothing about that. And Leonard was like, yes, you did. Emily, appreciate you. Bless. Thank you, Queen. Remember, Leonard was like, yes, you did. I told you. Yes, you did. You knew that. Remember, Floyd was trying to do that interview. He's like, I ain't know nothing about that. And this and he was like, yes, you did. Yes, you did. I told you. Right on camera, Leonard said that to him. Yes, you did. So he ain't never shown on words. Appreciate you, brother. Leonard ain't never shown on words, so I'm surprised he haven't responded and say, no, I didn't. Unless he's just trying to not on the mic, my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. What's good, great brother? Go subscribe to my brother on the mic, brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Deontay Mosley, what's going on? I need y'all to get the likes up, people. Donate $1 super chat. Refresh the super chat. Leonard respond to everybody. Like I said, unless he's just in a position where he feel like it ain't good for business to respond to him publicly. So he want to leave it alone. Leave it alone. Zani Impressive, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? Leonard probably like, listen, there's a chance we can get this dude back in the building. Let's not mess this up. And he just don't want to publicly say anything that's going to further destroy it. That's the only thing I could think of. Do you have any jobs around New York open? I don't know, bro. The Giants let the Detroit Lions just wally mop them. How old boy said, trash. 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 Smash the like button, people. Trash. Blew you in New York, as always. Born and raised. Born and raised, baby. Born and raised. Trash. They let the Detroit Pistons walk them down. I mean, the Detroit Lions. They let the Lions walk them down. Derek Binion, what's going on? Quincy Carter, my brother, what's going on? Said Blue been fresh as lately. Harlem World. Oh yeah, y'all just don't see me get dressed, but I get dressed like this all the time. When y'all see me doing videos, it's because I'm running errands. Francisco Gills seeing what's going on. And my wife is still be on the C19 in case she ain't wearing everything. So I just throw on my sweatsuit and just presidential day, what's going on? And just run around the city when I'm doing my errands. You know what I'm saying? But I'm from Harlem, man, and Hempstead. The most Hempstead is the Harlem of Long Island, and Harlem is Harlem, and I grew up in Harlem and in Hempstead, so I ain't have a choice but to get fly, fresh, and flashy. It's just a lifestyle. I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's just in me. I'm this way all the time. My wife be like, man, you too flashy. A plus is my brother, Mr. VA Fitted. Salute to A plus, man. That's my guy right there. DVJ 600, what's going on? Lee Donovan, what's going on? Oh yeah, for sure I know A plus. I know Money Harm and Sincere as well. If you don't know who Money Harm and Sincere is, they the ones that sing Maria Maria with Carlos Santana. Maria Maria, she remind me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem. Oh, that's my brothers right there. Sincere and Money Harm. Daniel Roy, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, will it make a difference if Tank fight Ryan at 135 versus 140? It make a big difference. Iki, a Jew kitty, Jab, what's going on? Wow. Educated Jab, my brother, what's going on? I'm reading two different names at the same time. So, so yes, it does make a difference. Because I went to school with all of them. A plus, Money Harm and Sincere. Sure did, and I knew Prodigy is very well. We didn't get along that much, but I knew Prodigy. Shouts out to Prodigy. The late great legendary Prodigy. Sure did. Tank Davis fighting that 140 Ryan fight, you know. JR the Star, my brother, was good. Say, oh, you from Amityville? You from the Ville? Salute. Justin Town, what's going on? Salute to the Ville, man. Brandon McGee, what's going on? Salute to Amityville, man. So, yeah, Ryan Garcia is a very big guy. You know, that 5 pounds makes a difference. And with our boxing exhibition, yeah, if I could get in shape, why not? Sure. The money right, and I can get in shape, for sure. So, Jew Blue, what's going on? So, yeah, so like I said, you know, Ryan Garcia is very big. So Ryan Garcia is going to rehydrate very big. If you didn't, I'm going to make a video about this, but Joe Goosen, he said that Ryan Garcia is really a welterweight that fights at lightweight and junior welterweight. He says Ryan Garcia, Francisco Galcino, what's going on? He said Ryan Garcia is every bit of a welterweight that just able to get down to 135 and 140. So those extra pounds, when he rehydrates, Tank is not a big guy. Lucky Showtime, what's going on? How far am I from Left Rack City and Marcy? Probably about 25-30 minutes, depending on traffic. About 25-30 minutes. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. I've been in a lot of places, but I'm Brooklyn zone. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. I'm from where the hammer's rung, news cameras never come. Sean Coleman, what's going on? So anyway, Ryan Garcia is going to rehydrate, and he's going to be enormous. Tank Davis, in between fights, has ballooned up in weight in between fights. You understand what I'm saying? He is so now what he is this, right? Stash Low Man, what's going on? So what Tank Davis is he was undisciplined in between fights. that allowed Gervonta Tank Davis to balloon up in weight, right? And I mean, that showed Tank Davis balloon up in weight in between fights. Gervonta Tank Davis is not, you know, Gervonta Tank Davis is not a very big guy at all whatsoever. He's not. He's not a big guy at all, right? You see him in person, he's a very little guy. He's not a big guy at all. And so people confuse him gaining unhealthy weight in between fights with him being big, like they did with him and, you know, Successful Hustle. What's going on? Like they did with him and and Leo Santa Cruz. Yeah, Leo Santa Cruz has fought at smaller weights, right? Leo Santa Cruz in stature is actually bigger than Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis is shorter and more solid. Leo Santa Cruz is bigger than Gervonta Tank Davis. Making weight is a skill and it's a talent. And so he got down to weight, right? And so with that, right, Leo Santa Cruz, Go Millionaire Mindset. What's going on, great brother? It's a science to losing weight. Leo Santa Cruz is not as small as Tank Davis. He has a different type of build. He has a wiry frame. And Tank Davis is short and stocky. That's the difference. He's not a big guy at all whatsoever. So Ryan Garcia is a big dude. Ryan Garcia is a big 135, 140 pounder. And Ryan Garcia, Stephen Bateman, my brother in the super chat, he says, salute to you, King. Pitbull is 5'3". He's very short. Successful Hustle, what's going on? Isaac Pitbull Cruz is very, very short. Very small. He's 5'3" with a 53-inch arm reach. He's Muggsy Bogues of boxing. Literally. He's the Muggsy Bogues of boxing. Literally. Hayden Harradine, what's going on? And so Abelardo Morwillian, what's going on? Yeah, he's literally, you know, Ryan Garcia is big and he's tall. Ryan Garcia is a thick dude. He's not. Do you know right here is a Ryan person? No. Yeah, main event, Mark. That's what he is. He's the Muggsy Bogues of boxing. Muggsy was one of my favorite NBA players. That's exactly what Ryan Isaac Cruz is. Boxing dad, what's going on? He's defying the odds. That's what he's doing. That's what he is. Ryan throws fast and hits hard. Very dangerous fight for Tank. Very, very. He's big, he's strong, he's powerful, he's quick. I think the difference is timing for Tank Davis. I think his explosiveness, and I think that, you know, he has better feet, quicker feet. Ryan Garcia will follow you around the ring. Brilliant AJ Fanatic, what's going on? Ryan Garcia will follow you around the ring for the duration of the fight. He ain't gonna cut the ring off. He ain't gonna do none of that. He's not gonna cut the ring off. He'll follow you around the ring. Tank is gonna set you up. But Ryan is big, he's strong, he got power, he has fast hands, and he got you know, he got Ryan Garcia is special when it comes to going to the body. Man, listen. Your name ain't Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez. Ryan Garcia is special when they go into the body, man. Ryan can get into a chess match with Tank. Ryan can't. He'll lose. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He get into a chess match with Tank. It's over. Undisputed conversation, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Just wanted to thank you for all the great content. I don't always agree, but I know I always watch it. So this is the least I can do. Salute to my brother, undisputed conversation, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. You understand what I'm saying? So, Giovanni Walker, what's going on? So yeah, so you know, the size, Kurt Robinson, what's going on? The size of Ryan Garcia. See, and shout out to Showbiz the Adult, right? Right? Showbiz the Adult said something very interesting, right? And I didn't think about it until he said it. He said, Luke Campbell was able to connect that punch on Ryan Garcia because he's just as big, he's just as rangy, and he's a southpaw like Ryan Garcia. So he can touch Ryan Garcia when Ryan Garcia attempts to lean back. So he said that, you know, Showbiz is invincible in the snaring contest. I like Showbiz. That's my guy. So he said, Showbiz said, he said, yeah. Because I was saying the same thing, right? And I completely missed the boat. And shouts out to Showbiz for enlightening me. Because I'm like, man, if Luke Campbell catch Ryan with that punch, imagine what Tank do. Tank gonna catch him with that punch. Tank is more explosive, more athletic, right, than Ryan Garcia. Than Luke Campbell, right? Luke Campbell has a extensive amateur pedigree, right? That's what Luke Campbell has. And so I thought about it when Show said it. Can Tank land that left hand like Luke Campbell? You saying 007, what's going on? Can he do it? Like Luke Campbell did? Because again, like Show said, Luke Campbell is 5'10" with a 71-inch arm reach. Mark, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? Luke Campbell is 5'10" with a 71-inch arm reach. DVJ 600, what's going on? So when Ryan went to lean back, he clipped him because he could touch Ryan from a distance. Ryan's not used to getting touched at. When Javier Fortuna was trying to land that punch, and other fighters that are much shorter than Ryan Garcia, they couldn't land it. They couldn't land the punch. And so it got me to thinking, right? Tank is shorter than everybody. What is it going to take for Tank to close that gap and to land that punch? Now, what works in Tank Davis's favor? Sylvester Solomon, 2011, my brother, what's going on? What works in Gervonta Tank Davis's favor? Justin Thomas, what's going on? Marcus Lost Great, what's going on? Tank Head Moon will put him in position. Yeah. Sid Da Vinci, what's good, great brother? What's good, Da Vinci? What's goody, my guy? So, Mike G was good. So Tank, what Tank can do is he's so used to Fly Guy Indy was good. Tank is so used to fighting guys with a height, size, and arm reach advantage. You know, he's used to that. But is he used to doing that with somebody with the hand speed and explosive power of Ryan Garcia? See, he's used to that when he fought Leo Santa Cruz. HBCU Spotlight, what's going on? When he fought Mario Barrios. When he fought, you know, the likes of these types of fighters. Tank Davis is used to fighting and being at a size disadvantage. But they don't have the hand speed and the power that Ryan Garcia has. Zidea Pressy, what's going on? Kurt Robinson, Tank will get frustrated because he will lose first half of the fight. I can see that. I can see that. But Tank has great timing. He's going to have to use his feet. He's going to have to use his feet. As of recently, Tank Davis has pretty much abandoned using his feet. He don't use his feet. Outside of the Isaac Cruz fight, he did it to close the gap with Mario Barrios. E2G Performance, what's going on? A beautiful day, Peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? AJ Lewis, what's going on? In the Mario Barrios fight, he did it, you know, to set up to get to his spot. Man, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be more interesting than I initially thought about it. But Rolly, he did use his feet. More so, he used his feet just to back up, and he used Rolly's aggression against him. It's gonna be different with Ryan Garcia because Ryan Garcia is not coming in unruly. He's not coming in undisciplined. Ryan does make mistakes at times and opens up very, very wide. That could allow himself to be counted, right? Cash me out, big faces. What's goody? Ryan will throw wild hooks, open himself up real wild for these hooks to land and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? But and Tank, that's where I think that Poe Porter was gonna. Tank has to capitalize. When Ryan Garcia opens up very wide, Andy Vaughn, what's going on? And he leaves himself wide open to be counted. When he does that, you understand? That's where Tank gotta close the show. That's when he gonna make his statement. Right there in between. That's where he has to do that. Right then and there. But Tank could do it. Tank sees the openings. He sees everything. He could slow the fight game down. Ms. Joette said Ryan is only fast on the heavy bag. You did see his last couple. No. Josh Smalls, what's good, great brother? That's not true, Queen. Basso Man, what's going on? That's not true at all. Damn, bro. Ryan is very fast in the ring. Do you see the knockdowns he got against Javier Fortuna? You didn't even see the punch. That left hook to the body on Luke Campbell. Watch it in real time how fast that landed. Watch when he clipped Javier Fortuna. You don't even see them punches coming. You don't even see them punches coming at all. They are blur. Where Ryan Garcia hand speed comes from is he sits down on all his punches. Ryan Garcia power isn't enough. Sheesh. Says who? Loving Al Gates, what's going on? His footwork is terrible. That's why I said, that's why ultimately I'm picking Tank to win the fight. Ryan Garcia footwork is very, very sloppy at times and stationary. But boy, oh boy. To say Ryan Power is not enough? Sheesh. Shit. Yeah, okay. Speed equals power, and he already have heavy hands. I'm going to say it to you again. Speed equals power, and he already has heavy hands. So you factor in the speed factor, along with his with his natural power, he's a problem. Speed equals power, along with timing, and Ryan has all of those. Mo 2013, where you been at, great brother? No, Ryan Garcia can punch. He has very, very fast hands. Uh, his uh, uh, um his issue is his foot. Is his foot speed, his foot placement. That's the problem with Ryan Garcia. Foot placement. Uh, uh, his foot speed is null and void. That's why I picked, you know, Tank, because in the power department, I think it's about the same. Hand speed is about the same. It's delivered different. The hand speed is delivered different. The hand speed and the power is both delivered different, so they both got immaculate power and immaculate hand speed. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? But Tank's edge is Dury Jones Jr. What's going on? Baltimore is the sweet science. Daniel Mickelson, what's going on? Shakur can to Upton. Shakur went to Upton. I don't know. Did Shakur go to Upton? I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. But yeah, let me get out of here, people. I'll be back on later. I'm gonna try to come back on. It's already 10:30. I didn't even realize the time. Man, time is rude to me, man. Time be eluding me. I'm gonna try to come back on though. I want to finish getting into this, man. Into this topic about Tank being feeling slighted. Got food and all that. Sitting here talking, chopping it up with y'all for an hour and a half. So I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Yeah, Jimmy Bernard, I think I'm gonna do another one. I like doing this. Miss Joette, have a great night, Queen. I like chopping it up with y'all. But I got the food in here and everything, man. I gotta go take it. Michael Ray II, my brother, salute. But I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. Emily Gonzalez, have a great night, Queen. Terrence Bailey, salute, King. Maya Idris, blessings, Queen. Have a great night. I'll see y'all. I'll probably come back on, though. So just be patient. I'll be back on, probably. Peace.